The truth is not for everyone. Everyone doesn't like the truth. Everyone doesn't want to hear the truth. The IBFP is not for everyone. Let me explain. Let me explain. If you heard the sound of my voice and your asshole got tight, this is not for you. If you like to go play hide the churro, this is not for you. It's not. This is not for everyone. If you moan when you wipe your own ass, this is not for you. I mean, let's be honest. If your name is Felipe, this is not for you. We got to break it down. We got to break it down. And we're going to keep that same energy. That's what we do. The truth is not for everyone. Shout out to Dante's Boxing Nation, because Dante's Boxing Nation is ducking vegetables. That's right. He's ducking vegetables. You big fat ass, you are ducking vegetables. That's what you're ducking. That's what you're ducking. You're not only ducking me, you're ducking vegetables, sitting your big fat ass in the buffet line. I've been calling this man out for years, and he won't even pick up a mic and debate the landlord. These guys are coochies, but like to get on here and tell everybody lies. I don't want to hear this. We going in today. No mercy. No more. The truth ain't for everybody. Somebody about to get their feelings hurt. So look, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen, Tank Davis has come out and basically put on his social media, January. You know, it sounds like he got the smoke. Sounds like he's got a fight announcement to be made. And so, is Tank Davis going to fight another Uber driver, or is he going to end up fighting Ryan Garcia? We're about to find out. We're about to find out. We will find out, because it don't make no sense for Tank Davis to almost be 30 years old and he has nothing on his resume. Never took a challenge, never took a dangerous fight. And you're going to have guys that want to hold his nuts. That's not what we do here. If you want to hold Tank Davis's nuts, this is not for you. It's not. You might as well unsub, go to another channel like Dante, Ego, Akai, the LDB, whoever holds Tank's nuts, you need to go to those channels. We're not Tank Davis nut holders over here. We're going to keep the same energy. And what I mean by keeping the same energy is we're going to be honest and unbiased, whether you like it or not. That's what we're going to do. So if Tank Davis can locate his nuts on the side of the milk carton and fight Ryan Garcia, fight a top fighter, he'll get all the respect in the world. So we're about to find out, is Tank Davis' reign of being a coochie finally over, or is he ready to step up and go back and fight a guy like Abnormatis? Please don't fight Abnormatis. Nobody wants to see that trash on pay-per-view. Please. Please. And best believe, if he fights Abnormatis on pay-per-view, I'm roasting his ugly, stinking, funky ass. That's going to happen. But if he fights Ryan Garcia, I will definitely make a Tank Davis appreciation video. For the one time in your life, you're almost 30, and it took you all these years to finally find your nuts. You got to get your nuts out of Floyd Mayweather's purse, because that's where he's been keeping them. We're not playing. And if you don't like the IBFP, you don't like what I'm saying, you're offended, you're in your feelings, your asshole gets tight, you might as well go ahead and unsubscribe, log off, and go slap your mama, because it can't do nothing for you here at the landlord. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Let's talk to him. Let's get the body bags out. So we're about to see if he's about to fight a cherry pick or a real fighter. My brother Trucking, and he says, man, you think I'm assuming he's saying a clown. You think I'm a clown if I give Vergil Ortiz a chance against Jaron Boots Ennis? Hell no. Hell, you're talking about Vergil Ortiz with 100% knockout rate? The same guy Terence Crawford wants no a part of? Terence Crawford wants no smoke with Vergil Ortiz. He wants no smoke with Jaron Boots Ennis. He don't. I mean, that's not my feelings. That's not what I'm thinking. That's according to him. He said their names never came up. He's his own boss. He never offered these guys to fight. He offered it to David Benavidez. Let's be honest and unbiased. So to answer your question, Trucking, I do not think you're a clown if you give Vergil Ortiz a chance. I think Vergil Ortiz and Jaron Ennis is a 50-50 fight. Both of those guys are highly skilled, highly dangerous. They're the future of the welterweight division. Both of those guys are excellent young fighters. And I am ready to see these guys get it on, because you see guys like Terence Crawford, he don't want to fight these young bulls. He want to go fight David Benavidez. That's what he want to do. He want to go, what site is he on? Black Butt Prime. He's on that. That's where he is. He's showing all his fights on Black Butt Prime. And that guy's over there fighting David Benavidez. He could have been fighting Vergil Ortiz. He could have been fighting Jaron Ennis. But their names never come. You the boss, dumbass. Come on, man. Shout out to my brother, OG Flash. OG Flash says Plant versus Benavidez early predictions. I will say this is a good fight. This is a good fight. So I'll tell you what. I think both of these guys are going to have problems in this fight. You know, Caleb Plant tends to wear down towards the end of fights. We've seen it against Uzcategui. You can see him visibly tired. You can see him visibly tired against Canelo Alvarez. And you wear down against David Benavidez, he's going to start laying leather on your face. But at the same time, David Benavidez's defense is caca. His defense is caca. So I'm expecting Caleb Plant to tag him early and often in the fight. The only question is going to come is, can Caleb Plant box for 12 rounds without getting tired? Or will David Benavidez catch up to him and send him to hell? That's the question to answer here. So we're about to find out. We're about to find out. We will find out. But can't nobody say, nobody else say, that David Benavidez is a boogeyman when Caleb Plant went out for the second time in his career to make the David Benavidez fight happen. Stop those myths, lies, and narratives. Come on now. My brother Eduardo says Crawford, Benavidez, Anui, Munguia, Gervonta, Ryan, Charlo, living of their past, but they're very poor present. Look, I'm going to tell you this. My brother Rivetta, he says Terence Crawford is ducking. Absolutely, he's ducking. He ducked Undisputed. And I'm going to make a special announcement. If you're supporting Terence Crawford right now and you're defending him saying he's not ducking, you are a fanboy. You are. If you're listening to a boxing channel and they're telling you Terence Crawford's not ducking nobody, they are a fanboy channel. No matter how honest you think they are, no matter how real you think they are, if you listen to any boxing channel, and I don't care who the host is, it does not matter. The host could be my mama. She is lying if she tells you Terence Crawford is not ducking. Terence Crawford is a duck. And I'm going to tell you this, the truth is not negotiable. You can't negotiate with facts. You can't negotiate the truth. This man ducked Undisputed. Terence ducked Crawford. I understand you guys might be friends of this guy, but this man's a ducker, a coochie, and a coward. You can't go back. We understand. I mean, come on, let's be honest. And if I got any Terence Crawford fans left, and you guys are in your feelings and you're mad at me for saying it, slap yourself, because I ain't gonna stop speaking facts. I don't give a damn if you're in your feelings. I don't give a damn if you get mad. I don't give a damn if you like me. I don't give a damn. My job is to sit here and spit the truth. And the truth is, Terence Crawford fighting on Black Butt Prime ducked Errol Spence, and that debunked a lot of you guys' narratives. That made a lot of you guys look stupid. And now you guys are reaching for straws, trying to pull his nuts out of your ass because you don't understand why Terence Crawford ducked. And you've been saying he's the booty man for all these years. Come on, man. Let's go. Oscar Cardina says Canelo is a disgrace to boxing. The only thing that's a disgrace to boxing is your mama, because she gave birth to you. A condom could have, everybody look at Oscar Cardina. A condom could have prevented this question right here. This whole statement could have been prevented by the use of a condom. So remember, guys, wrap it up. I'm sorry, a condom wouldn't have, your mama should have swallowed you. She should have swallowed you like she swallowed all your brothers and sisters. She should have swallowed your dumb ass. Come on. Come on. We don't have time to play. We do not have time to play. We will see. Salute to my brother Eric Contreras. Salute, my brother. And I'm going to tell you, we will see. We will see who Tank ends up fighting. We will see. If it'll be another taxi driver, or will he finally step up and take a real fight that we've been asking for, that we've been wanting, that we've been begging for. We will see who Tank fights. I'm tired of watching Tank Davis fight scrubs on pay-per-view. I'm tired of watching Tank Davis fight, gardeners and Uber drivers. Come on now. That's what we're doing. Come on now. We going to get to him, because that's what don't worry, the landlord's here. Somebody tell Southpaw Boxing, tell him his mama's over here having a good time. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. He said, you don't show your face out of insecurity. Oh, you got me. Ooh, oh my God, I'm so scared. You got me. Dumbass, you don't show your face either. Where's your picture, pussy? This is what we're talking about. These guys getting body bagged left and right. You say something stupid, you will get body bagged. That's it. That's it. These guys can't keep up. These guys can't keep up. Oh my God. If you out here spreading your cheeks, this is not for you. Wait a minute. To the ladies, if you are, please reach out to the landlord. You know what I mean? Because the landlord always says all cheeks matter. Come on now. Come on now. Look, we ready to body bag anytime. Salute to my brother Max Guzman. Salute to you, Max. Ask any question you want, my brother. Let's go. Let's go. My brother Freddie Montana says it. Oscar, why do you want to see another man's face? This is the question of the day. Never have I ever asked to see another man's face. Hey, let me see your face, man. Let me see your face. Why can't I see your face? I mean, who raised you guys? I mean, come on. We understand what Oscar wants. Oscar wants his cheeks bust. If you want your cheeks bust, this ain't the channel for it. You need to take your sorry ass over there to Dante's big, fat, greasy chicken wing nation. That's where you need to go. That's where you need to go. My brother Jim says a fight with Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis would be in Las Vegas, not DC. That's a good point. You would have to assume that Las Vegas is a more neutral point. It's a big fight for both of these guys. I would have a hard time seeing that fight in DC, but I could also see, Ryan Garcia making any concessions to make that fight, because he seems to really want that fight. He really does. Salute to my brother Frankie24. Thank you for the love and respect that you show the channel, my brother. I appreciate it. Thank you. He says, Nuke, Bud beats Easy Road Spence. Said he'll make $1,000 off of clickbait videos of Floyd supposedly messaging Spence. He was proud of spreading something fake, embarrassing how desperate people are for money. I'm going to tell you this. This is how you know these channels are fake. You'll create a whole channel and name it after your favorite fighter. Are you serious? Like, that's the definition of a fanboy. That's the definition of a fanboy. Nobody want to see that. The truth is not negotiable. So basically, you need to change your name on your channel from Bud Beats Spence to I Hold Terence Crawford's Nuts, because that's really what your channel is. Anybody, and that goes for all you channels out there. All of these dumbass channels out here talking about Terence Crawford didn't duck nobody. If you're a boxing channel and you're defending Terence Crawford right now, because what he's done is indefensible. Indefensible. Out of all that trash they talk, it's not defensible. So this is what I'm going to tell you. Change your channel to I Hold Terence Crawford's Nuts, because that's what you do. That's what you're doing. Whether you want to admit it, whether you want to accept it, that is what you're doing. This man does not want to be great. He is a coochie. And there ain't no pass he finna get. Ain't nobody finna give him a pat on the back. Good, man. I'm glad you're fighting on Black Butt Prime. No, nobody want to see that trash. Nobody want to see that trash. We want to see you fight the best. You 35 years old acting like a coward. What kind of stuff is this? And you got boxing channels out here defending this. This is what I'm trying to tell you. Everybody ain't real. Everybody ain't trying to tell you the truth. Remember this one phrase: the truth is not negotiable. It's not. We know what's real. Facts over feelings all day. All day. All day. My brother OG Flash says Pitbull won't no smoke with Shakur. What's your prediction on Plant Benavidez? I'm going to wait on the Plant Benavidez prediction, but I think whoever has enough to make it to, if Plant can box the whole fight, I think he can beat Benavidez. If Benavidez can put on the pressure and do something different other than just block punches with his face, then he can win. But if Plant gets tired, Benavidez is sending him to hell. As far as Isaac Cruz, we're about to see if Isaac Cruz has nuts or not, because him and Shakur Stevenson is a fight I would love to see. That's a fight I would love to see. And if Pitbull Cruz duck it, I'm calling it, because Shakur Stevenson is at a different level. This is a great fight. If you that guy, come out and take that fight. Hold on. Don Dada says IBFP. Wasn't Vergil Ortiz in negotiations to fight Avanesyan? Absolutely. Not only was Vergil Ortiz in negotiations to fight Avanesyan, Vergil Ortiz had a deal agreed to fight Avanesyan, and Avanesyan ducked him. I don't know if you guys remember that. And I'm going to tell you this. I had some idiot, and I had to body bag him the other day, and I hope you're not saying this, Don Dada, because if you are, I'm a body bag, you dumbass. But they were saying, how come Avanesyan's a good fight for Vergil Ortiz, but not for Terence Crawford? You realize they're in two different points of their career, right? Vergil Ortiz is 24. He's not a world champion, and he's trying to get a title shot. But Crawford said he's the best fighter in the world. He has a chance at undisputed, and he's fighting a guy who's not a champion. What are we talking about here? And he's 35. I mean, damn. You can't fix these guys. You can't fix stupid. Salute to my brother Victor Wiggins. Salute to you, family. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate it. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. My brother Witness the Hoax says Vergil got Terence Crawford fighting Avanesyan and Spence fighting Thurman. All shook. That a lot of people don't want that Vergil Ortiz smoke. They don't want that Jerron Ennis smoke. We understand. We understand what it is. David Amnesia, because can't nobody remember his damn name. Exactly. My brother Victor Vasquez. Dundada, Vergil is 23 in search of a world title. Terence is a pound-for-pound fighter who should be fighting champions or elite fighters. Perfectly said. I mean, you don't have to, you don't have to be a genius to figure this one out. You don't. But this is what we call Dundada sounds like he wants to hold his nuts. I hope I'm wrong, Dundada. I hope that's not you. But let me explain something to you guys about Terence Crawford. Let me explain to you something. Bud Crawford did an interview the other day, and he was bragging on his undisputed run. His undisputed run is one of the weakest undisputed runs in the history of boxing. One of the weakest. Him bragging on that undisputed run about beating Julius Ndongo, him bragging on that, is like bragging about busting the cheeks of a prostitute. You paid for it. She didn't want to be with you. You went out and paid for it. You put money on the table. You bragging about being undisputed in a weak division, and you bragging about it is the same as you bragging about smashing a prostitute. I mean, there's nothing to brag about, dumbass. I mean, come on, what's wrong with these guys? Salute to my brother Gabe. He says Plant will fight anybody. He's a rare breed today. This is why I like Caleb Plant. Fought Canelo, fought David Benavidez. This is his second time trying to fight David Benavidez. Caleb Plant really trying to get that smoke in. So when Caleb Plant says he's trying to fight somebody at this point, I always believe him, because the guy is doing everything to make those fights happen. I respect Caleb Plant tremendously. Anybody hating on Caleb Plant is just a hater. Caleb Plant is really out here trying to get that smoke in. Win, lose, or draw. There's no shame in losing a fight if you're willing to fight the best available fights. Anybody trolling you is a dumbass in the first place, because all we want to see is the best fight the best. I mean, let's be real. Salute to my brother Adrian. Salute to you, family. Thanks for the love and respect you show the channel. And he says, if you moan when the landlord comes on live, this is not for you. Salute my brother, always keeping it a buck. Thank you, my brother Adrian. I appreciate the love and respect. And I'm going to tell you, man, a lot of these guys are out here in their feelings. A lot of these guys are emotional. A lot of these people don't want to talk about the truth. They don't. They don't. I mean, when Terence Crawford tells me, on his interview recently, this guy came out with an interview and he says, with Kate Abdo, I believe it was. He came out and he started, naming his top wins and wins that he's proud of and he's bragging on and significant wins. And this guy starts talking about Amir Khan. And I'm like, Amir Khan? Then he said, Kell Brook. You mean a wash Kell Brook? I mean, the guy started talking all out of his ass. Jeff Horn, Julius Ndongo. I mean, you might as well name all the damn cab drivers you didn't follow. Nobody want to hear this trash. You bragging on a garbage-ass resume, and the one chance you had to fight an elite fighter, you took the pussy route out. I mean, let's just be real. That's what you did. This is what you did. Don't be ashamed about it. Just be honest about it. That is what you did. I'm disgusted with you. I'm disgusted. I mean, this man, he said, I'm the best fighter in the world. If you're the best fighter in the world, why are you fighting David Avanesyan? If you're the best fighter in the world, why are you fighting David Avanesyan? Because I guarantee you this. If other pound-for-pound fighters was fighting this level, if Bivol was fighting these type of guys fight after fight, Canelo fight after fight, they would be criticizing these guys. Shakur Stevenson, they would be criticizing these guys. But Terence Crawford can go and fight out of the trash can. I'm the best fighter in the world. Fighting on Black Butt Prime TV. Nobody want to see that trash. But you got guys out here defending this? Come on, man. Come on. My brother, the son in New Jersey, said, I'll be honest, that version of Plant that brutally knocked out Darrell shows up against Benavidez. He can send Benavidez straight down. That Canelo loss has made Plant better. We're about to find out. We will find out. We will find out if that's what's happening or not. I respect Caleb Plant tremendously because this man has shown up time and time again to put it out there, to show that, hey, I want to fight all of these guys. And Caleb Plant did look good, but then again, who's Darrell? Who's Darrell? He's going to have to show me that against Benavidez. He's going to have to prove that to me. That's it. Hold on. My brother Harris says, I used to support Crawford, but this is a big letdown. Exactly. My brother Mauricio says Jamal Charlo is a bum. Jamal Charlo moves like a bum. He's a good fighter. He's a quality fighter, but he's out here fighting paleteros. We need this guy to step up and fight a good fighter. I mean, come on, man. You're right in your prime, wasting prime years. Don't be Terence Crawford. Fight somebody. Come on. Come on. And I don't know what Dudu Stain Andrade is, but he needs to step up. Come on now. Oh, my God. Hold on. Let's see what else we got. What do you think about Isaac Cruz ducking Shakur? Did Isaac Cruz turn down the fight? If he turned down the fight, we got to roast him. But I haven't heard him turning down anything yet. So let's see. If he turns it down, he got to get roasted. That's period. We just got to keep that same energy. If he turns it down, he's getting body bagged. Somebody send me the link if Isaac Cruz ducks it. Salute to Anna Valdez. She says, Oscar, you're a dumbass Canelo hater. Salute to Anna. Absolutely. So we're going to do the end of the year awards. Deontay Wilder is probably the most delusional fighter of the year because he's still talking about Tyson Fury cheated. So he's going to get that award. But Terence Crawford is honestly #1 in Duck of the Year. This year, the end of the year awards, he's still #1 in Duck of the Year. I have to be honest. He is. He's still the Duck of the Year at this point. He's leading all candidates. All candidates. My brother Gabe spoke it right. So if I'm starting a top pound-for-pound duckers list, Terence Crawford, you're #1 pound for pound because ducking undisputed is probably the worst thing you can do. Then you got Jamal Charlo, Jaime Munguia. So those are really good ones. My brother Resby says Terence Crawford protection squad out in full effect. Exactly. These guys are like crazy. Crazy. Come on now, let's go. Hold on, let's see what else we got here. Come on, let's go. My brother says, when the next animation dropping? We're going to get that animation to you real soon. There's an animation in production right now, so don't doubt. I'm going to drop it on you, and I'm going to let you know the day before it releases. Oh, yeah. These guys don't want to get body bagged anymore. I don't know, Fonzo. I don't know if Isaac Cruz is ducking or not. I haven't heard anything about it. I know the fight has been ordered. So we shall see if Isaac Cruz take that smoke or not. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, is he waiting on the Tank Davis rematch? I mean, come on. Is he finna duck this Shakur Stevenson smoke? Because that's all we want is the best to fight the best. Pedro says, is this the landlord stimulus program where you hand out free smoke? Oh, let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, my God. My brother, son of New Jersey, you think that Canelo loss made Caleb Plant a better, stronger fighter? It looks like it could have, but there's no way to tell until we end up seeing him fight David Benavidez. The first few rounds of that fight is going to tell us all we need to know. How focused, how good, how much he's improved, how conditioned he is, what his thought process is. All of that is going to tell me how good Caleb Plant is. And so we're going to see and how he reacts when he takes a shot from a guy like David Benavidez. You know, can he take a couple of shots here and there? Is his chin going to hold up? We have a lot of questions that need to be answered. If you wear skinny jeans, this is not for you. My brother states, Canelo versus Benavidez. You think it all happens? I think if David Benavidez beats Caleb Plant, I think Canelo Alvarez will fight him. I think that fight will make sense. I think Canelo will get it. And I think Canelo Alvarez knocks out David Benavidez. David, you can't block punches with your face and fight a guy like Canelo. You just can't. You're going to get sent to hell. And that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. So Dirt says Southpaw is happy Canelo coming back in May. Without Canelo, he has no boxing channel. Exactly, because that's the only thing he likes to talk about. That's it. That's it. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Let's see what else you got. Dante's Fat Albert Garbage Truck Juice Nation. My brother Long Lee says, is better BF going to fight two mandatories, WBO and Anthony Yard and WBC and Callum Smith. So that's what Mauricio Suleiman says. So this could hold up the whole process with Undisputed. We'll see what happens, and we'll see what Bivol does. Because, I mean, it looks like the WBC president, Mauricio Suleiman, said, hey, after he fights Anthony Yard, he has to fight Callum Smith. So let's see what happens. I mean, I'm hoping that, you know, Callum Smith is willing to step aside and they can work something out and let Undisputed happen, because all we want to see is greatness. That's it. My brother McFadden says Terence Crawford stated that Ricky Burns is an elite signature win. That was literally the dumbest thing he's ever said. That is the dumbest thing he's ever said in his life. That is it. That is it. My brother, Witness the Hoax says Crawford can't sell a wing dinner. Oh, man. I always like Crawford, but he's definitely ducking and making lame excuses. I'm going to tell you this. I was a big Terence Crawford supporter. You can look on my channel. There's multiple videos talking about how I admire the guy. He's free smoke. He's trying to fight the best. I even called him the boogeyman at one point. But then at some point, it changed from the boogeyman to the booty man, because he's nothing but ass at this point. And I'm the kind of guy that keeps the same energy. If I see your energy change, if I see how you move is different, if I see you start doing things like ducking, running, not wanting all the smoke, I'm going to call you on it. Because what a fanboy channel does is defend Terence Crawford at all costs. We're not doing that over here. Terence Crawford, we got to keep the same energy. You know, I had I probably had like 10 DMs I got from Terence Crawford fans. And they say, IBFP, we supported your channel, for a long time. But what you're saying about Bud Crawford is unacceptable. I'm going to unsubscribe and go to another channel. And I was like, okay, bye, Coochie. I don't care. I do not care. Please, goodbye. Goodbye. Salute to my brother Sam Shaw in the building. Thanks for the love and respect on the channel. Thank you, my brother. Thanks for supporting so much. I appreciate it. He said, hashtag, this is not for you. Hashtag the landlord. Hashtag, you can't copy stupid. Hashtag the IBFP. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate the love and respect. And that's what we're going to do, Sam Shaw. We're going to keep the same energy. A lot of these guys don't want to see it. They don't want to see it. Man, my brother says Boxing Ego is obsessed with Canelo. All of those hater channels are obsessed with Canelo. That's it. Nuke, how do you see Shakur versus Cruz? I think a lot of people I've heard talk about this saying they see Shakur one-sided. I favor Shakur to win. I favor Shakur to get the victory. But I think Isaac Cruz with his pressure can be a big, big problem. Moving up in weight, it'll be a very good fight. And I hope it happens. Although Bob Arum is stating that he doesn't believe that fight will happen. So we'll see. Phenomenal Mexican too. So how come you don't speak on Pitbull ducking Shakur? Okay, so the order has been made. I have not seen him actually ducking yet. When it happens, I will speak on it. I do not give a damn about Pitbull, Cruz, or Shakur Stevenson. I'm not going to protect nobody. Everybody can get the smoke. And, you can't just say, oh, it's been ordered, he ducked. He has to say, no, I'm not taking the fight, turn down the fight, walk away from the fight. He's going to have to do something. You can't just have the fight lingering and then, I mean, what if he takes it next week? We don't know. You got to give it some time. Oh, man. My brother OG Flash said, haters are scared of the truth. They need to take their ass to church. That's right. Thank you, my brother Diaz Jr., IBFP the realist. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. What's up, Nuke? Showed up late. What I missed? Salute to my brother Noe. Thanks for the love and support on the channel. And I'm going to tell you this. The only thing you missed is, will Tank Davis end up fighting Ryan Garcia next? He's alluding to a fight date being made in January in Washington, D.C. So we will see if he's going to find his nuts and fight Ryan or fight somebody else, another Uber driver. We're also talking about, other fights. Canelo Alvarez being the king of boxing, guys hating on him. I get 20, 30, 40 comments on each video just trashing Canelo. I get DMs from fanboys. Why are you talking so good about Canelo? He's fighting world champions. What do you mean? You want me to trash a guy going out there trying to be great every fight? But these are the same guys holding Terence Crawford's nuts. I mean, come on. Come on. My brother Gabe says Dante Boxing Nation makes any excuse for Bud and Tank. They can fight construction workers, Uber drivers all day long, and he'll justify it and call them great fighters. That's exactly it. 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 They're always going to do that. They're always going to do that. If Isaac Cruz pulls out of the Shakur Stevenson fight, he missed out on a legacy fight, a decent resume, and a big bag. I agree. He has to take this fight. This is the best available fight for him. He needs to make this fight happen. If Crawford wants to behave like a contender, he's going to get called out like one. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. Hold on. Let's see what else we got. Oh, and somebody please get Mauricio Suleiman a bra. Come on. Somebody get this guy a bra. I mean, this guy right here is garbage truck juice. Benavidez should be calling out Boo-Boo Andre. Andre got to figure out something in his career. I mean, because at this point, Benavidez already got the planned fight. He don't need to. I mean, why would he try to fight him at this point? He already has a big fight lined up. Demetrius Andre needs to wipe the doo-doo butter off his resume and fight somebody. I mean, come on. A phenomenal Mexican too. And he says if Crawford undisputed run was weak, then what's Canelo's undisputed run? It was an excellent undisputed run. Nothing but prime undefeated, highly skilled world champions. Who the hell was Julius Ndongo? Body bag, Coochie. That's what I'm saying. These guys were, this is another Terence Crawford nut holder. I mean, these guys would rather hold Terence Crawford's nuts than speak the truth. Don't think you're going to get up here and not get body bagged. I mean, if you want to hold a grown man's nuts, let's be honest. My brother Sam Shaw says, I heard that Bud tickets were being sold on Group. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They selling this man's tickets on Groupon? Oh, my God. I mean, come on. They really got to change his name to Terence Butt Crawford because that's straight up ass. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That's ridiculous. Salute to my brother No Name. Thanks for the love and respect to the channel, my brother. I appreciate it. He says, much love, IBFP. Canelo and Caleb are free smoke. Absolutely. Absolutely. They really are. They really are. And you know what? That's the problem. The guys who's willing to fight everybody, the guys who's willing to take risks, the guys who's willing to be great, those are the guys that never get the true credit that they deserve. But the guys that duck undisputed, the guys that run away from big fights, the guys that duck the smoke, those are the guys that get heavily praised and defended by boxing fans. You see boxing fans, we can't talk about Terence Crawford like that. We can't talk about Terence Crawford like that. Yeah, I know he's fighting on Black Butt Prime, but you know, this Terence Crawford, if you want to hold a man's nuts, just say it. Just say it. But I mean, we don't have to support that trash. We want to see the best fight the best. He should be fighting for undisputed. How you agree to everything and then you turn down and duck the fight? That man is disgusting. Disgusting. Anybody supporting that's a dumbass. Anybody. Any channel, any fan, they're all Bud Crawford man fans. Because ain't nobody that's a true boxing fan is going to support a duck move like this. No one. My brother Salvador Morales says ESPN still has Terence Butt Crawford as pound for pound number one. That's why ESPN, all of their lists are biased and garbage truck juice. That's it. That's the fight to make. Jamal Charlo versus Demetrius Andre. Make that fight right now. Both of these guys have had these long layoffs. Both of these guys need a big fight. Both of these guys need something. Both of these guys need that fight. That fight would be great. I need to see it happen, but I don't see either one of these guys taking the fight because they're both stupid. Both of these guys, if I had to bet money, if I was a betting man, I'm going to tell you. If I was a betting man, I'm going to tell you that both of these guys fight a Palatero next. But that's me. I just believe neither one of these guys are going to take a top fight next. I think both of these guys are going to fight a Palatero next. It almost looked like Demetrius Andre retired because I'm not hearing nothing about no fights for this guy. I mean, are you done? Like, what's going to happen? I mean, are you going to drive a school bus for a living? Like, I don't know what your plan is, man. I don't know. I mean, I really don't. Are you going to be a Palatero? Are you going to be an Uber driver? Like, I really, at this point, I have no idea. I don't. My brother says, I would bust Elaine Bridges, Alice Bumgardner, Cheek, salute IBFP. And both of them, and look, Elaine Bridges, Alicia Bumgardner, if you guys are listening, you beautiful young ladies, you can always holler at the landlord. My brother Bling, he's salute to you, brother. Thanks for the love and respect and support you show the channel. I appreciate it. He states Terence Cap Crawford saying Kell Brook and Sean Porter weren't significant wins for Spence, but they were for him. LOL. Now, here's the funny thing. He degraded those wins for Errol Spence. But then when you look at when Terence Crawford fought him, Sean Porter was on the retirement's doorstep. And Kell Brook, this was the most washed fighter I've ever seen in my life. And I heard people bigging up the Kell Brook fight. Look, you see what he did to Kell Brook? You see what he did to Kell Brook? I mean, how can you fit Terence Crawford's nuts in your hands and mouth like that? It's disgusting. These Terence Crawford man fans have lost me. They've lost me. I really don't understand it. I really don't understand it. Salute to my brother Chin Smoke. Salute to you, Chin Smoke. I appreciate the love and respect. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. I mean, come on. Do you think Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis is going to happen? I think it's a 50-50 chance of it. The only reason why I feel like there's a 50-50 chance is because everything seems to be so quiet. They say they got everything done. I'm really hoping that happens because I think that's going to be huge. It's going to be huge. Huge. But I really hope it happens. I can't say one way or another, but I think it's 50-50. Thor says EJ turned down 25 million and his counter offer was zero. PBC always blocks the big fights. So this is Thor. Everybody meet Thor. He's officially a Terence Crawford nut hugger. How can Errol Spence turn down an offer that he can't even tell you? Terence Crawford can't even tell you where the money came from. And not only that, how is he turning down an offer when Errol Spence had offered Terence Crawford undisputed and Terence Crawford agreed to everything? Why are you talking about a conversation? This man, he never even presented a contract to Errol Spence. Errol Spence sent this man a contract. Terence Crawford agreed to everything and then he ducked it. You got to stop holding these men's nuts, Thor. I thought Thor rolled with a hammer, not with Terence Crawford's nuts in his hands. Come on, man. This is a shame. This is a shame. My brother Augustine, he says, IBFP, you're the greatest. Keep body bagging them paleteros. Keep making them great videos. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it. Be Real Boxing says, Haney going after Loma. Much respect. Absolutely. That's another fight I'm eagerly anticipating, and I give both guys a lot of credit for taking that fight. I appreciate seeing these guys challenge themselves. That's what I like. That's what I like. Oh, now let's keep it going. Come on, because we're about to get it. My brother Anthony, salute to you, family. He says DBN stands for Ducking Boxing Nuke. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, my brother, because I'm going to use that every day on this big fat ass nation. I mean, come on. DNA says if Caleb Plants beats Benavidez, all the fanboys will be sent straight to hell because we know Charlo and Doodoo are ducking Benavidez. Absolute facts. And I'll tell you this, you know, a lot of fanboys are going to be in hell too. I mean, these guys really, they're going to be in hell when Canelo fights whoever wins. Canelo's not afraid of any of these guys. These guys be spreading lines like they spread their cheeks. That's all it is. Kings of the Commonwealth, salute to you. Thanks for the love and support on the channel. He says, so is Canelo fighting Bivol? I heard it was confirmed. I have not heard that fight was confirmed. I heard that Canelo Alvarez is looking for that fight next. He wants that fight next. It's really all up to Dimitri Bivol whether that fight happens next or whether he pursues undisputed or another fight. So we shall see. I personally, you know, I support whatever Canelo Alvarez does. He's earned the right. The man's undisputed, fight nothing but champions again and again and again. I'm never going to sit up here and disrespect this man when he's out here trying to be great. That's it. That's it. You know, when you see a guy constantly aiming for greatness, constantly, come on now. You got to respect that. Caleb says, if Pitbull ducks Shakur, who should Shakur fight? The next best available opponent. Whoever the next best available opponent is, he needs to fight them. But, you know, we'll see how that goes. Hold on. Is it true that the WBC will not be sanctioning Russian fighters due to the war? Yep. And this is why the WBC is trash. I mean, the fighters have nothing to do with the war. They don't make policy decisions for Russia. Big fat dumbass. I mean, come on. Hold on. Now, I just want to let you guys know this is not Southpaw. This is some troll account. But yeah, I mean, look, this is why Southpaw's trash. He got all these trolls and all these people. Canelo takes steroids. Canelo Alvarez takes steroids. But you failed to mention that a bunch of Mexicans train on my mom and my girl. I mean, you don't want to talk about that, how your girl got her cheeks bust by a bunch of Mexicans, how your mom got her cheeks bust by a bunch of Mexicans. I mean, come on. You don't want to talk about it. That's why they call you Southpaw Choo-Choo Train, because they got the train ran on them. Come on, man. I don't really like these trolls. I really don't. But at the end of the day, anybody can get it. And if you want to hold Southpaw's nuts, you're going to get body bag too. Come on now, let's be real. Somebody said Booty Man Fleece Johnson. Oh my God. In the famous words of my brother Sam Shaw, bye Coochie. My brother Max Guzman says, I like watching Vergil Ortiz. My only worry is that Oscar De La Hoya will try to tarnish his reputation. I could be wrong. Will he try to get his way? Will he try to get in his way in his career? I'm going to put it like this. I think Vergil Ortiz has made it abundantly clear that he's only going to be with the promotional company who's going to allow him to fight for the best and the titles each and every fight. And so that's what I've seen nothing but Vergil Ortiz doing that. Oscar De La Hoya can be garbage at times. He can be a cokehead at times. But at this point, I've not seen him impede anything that Vergil Ortiz is doing. So let's just hope it stays that way. Let's just hope it stays that way. My brother Dante's High Cholesterol Nation. Salute to you, Dante, and your big fat ass. He says, ego trash Canelo for being drunk and singing at his daughter's party, but a video came out of Spence being wasted and could barely talk. Ego quiet about it. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Ego's quiet about anything that hurts him and makes him look stupid. Because, I mean, this guy literally holds all these fighters' nuts. Only black fighters. He only holds their nuts. You know, occasionally he'll hold a white fighter's nuts. But the point is, he only supports black fighters. You need to get to the point where you support all fighters, no matter what they look like, where they come from, or where they fight. You need to keep the same energy, dumbass. Salute to Dante. My brother Mike Rodriguez, salute to you, family. He says, Nuke, and thanks for the support to my brother Dante's High Cholesterol Nation. And thanks again, Mike Rodriguez, for the support. I appreciate it. And Mike Rodriguez says, Nuke, your thoughts on Janabek's last fight? I mean, he got the victory. It was a fight that was tougher than expected. I don't really think too much about it. I mean, he got the win. I mean, we've seen these type of things with Demetrius Andre, where these guys come out and these guys fight a doo-doo butter type of fight. I'm just hoping that he doesn't headhunt like that going forward so he can fight and look better going forward. But we'll see. I mean, but Janabek's still a good fighter. And you still see Jamal Charlo not trying to fight him. You still see Demetrius Andre running from that type of smoke. So it is what it is. My brother JP says, if Sean Gibbons wasn't willing to have him go to the zone for Ryan, then he sure won't let Pitbull go to ESPN for Shakur. And that's what I'm saying. Let's see what happens. I really want to see Pitbull fight Shakur Stevenson. I think that'd be a great, great fight. My brother Renzo says, Tank and Ryan saying a lot on Twitter, but let's fight. That's it. That's it. Oh my God. My brother Richie said, Isaac Cruz' father said they're not interested in Shakur fight. If this is true, Richie, if this is being confirmed, if this is true and this comes out and that fight don't happen, and this is 100% factual, then I'm gonna tell you this: all of Team Isaac Cruz, him, is everybody involved with Isaac Cruz is nothing but coochie, because there ain't no excuse for that. None. Oh no. He's not interested in the Shakur fight. Why not? That's the best available fight. That's the fight you need to be interested in. That's a legacy fight. That'll throw him on the pound for pound list. Thank to my brother Tony Boswell. I appreciate the love and support, Tony. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. My brother Joe Valdez says Deji made Floyd a black eye. You know, Floyd is an embarrassment to the sport. Like Floyd, my God, Floyd is like the tampon of boxing. That's what he is. Floyd, you're the tampon of boxing. Stop it. Stop hurting boxing. And you know what's funny is Terence Crawford said, "Oh, you know, these YouTubers are killing boxing. You fighting David Avenesian is what's killing boxing, pussy. That's what's killing boxing. You ducking Undisputed was killing boxing, pussy. Come on now. Come on now. Come on." Oh my God. Not this guy again. Oscar Cardina. Now Oscar, it's time to break out another body bag. Time to break out another body bag. So Oscar says if Canelo couldn't even knock out a 40-year-old Triple G, what makes you think he can knock out the boogeyman, David Benavidez? Now, first of all, David Benavidez can't be the boogeyman when Caleb Plant is fighting him. It's impossible to be the boogeyman when you have a big fight. That's one. Two, Canelo Alvarez also had a hand injury in the Triple G fight. But aside from the injury, Triple G has probably one of the best, if not the best, chins in boxing that we've ever seen. I mean, this man's chin is historic. His chin has taken more of a beating than your mama's big fat ass. That's the kind of beating Triple G chin has taken. I mean, your mama's ass has taken a big beating, but probably not as much as Triple G's chin. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased. Let's be honest and unbiased. Your mama has taken, her big fat ass has taken a beating more than Triple G's chin. I'm just being honest with you. Come on now. Come on now. But David Benavidez, we've seen him on the canvas against a low-level, C-level fighter. We see Canelo Alvarez has elite fight, elite power. Come on, don't even, and then David Benavidez blocks punches with his face. If you just came on here to hold David Benavidez nuts, that's all you had to say. Just say you're a David Benavidez nut hugger and you want to come on here and defend your man at any cost. That's what you really want to do. That's what you really want to do. I mean, come on, these guys are trash. Salute to my brother Edwin Castillo. He says, salute Nuke, F all team Benavidez, duck ass. He ain't jack. And look, man, I like Benavidez, but these fanboys have lost their mind. The two worst fanboy groups right now probably has to be David Benavidez and Terence Crawford. I mean, these guys think the sun shines out of their ass. It's really disgusting on how these guys think. It really is. It really is. I mean, I don't know. Chris says, Nuke, who you think got a better fight, Bud or Spence fighting Thurman right now? I'm gonna tell you this: if Spence fighting Thurman, that's way better than the Avenetian fight. But I don't think that's been announced yet. My brother Eduardo, he said, who you got, Planner Benavidez? I'm still torn on it. My brother, salute. Thank you so much for the love and support, family. Thank you, Savage. I appreciate the love. Avenetian might beat Crawford. I don't think so. I think this is a gimme fight. But if he beats Terence Crawford, my God, what a way to lose. What a way to lose. But I think Terence Crawford should make easy work of Avenetian. Salute to Anna Valdez. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thanks for for supporting the channel. And she says, best commentary. Keep the same energy. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Valdez. Much respect. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. This is what we're doing. We're keeping the same energy. Oh my God. My brother says Ego named his prostate massager the Bronze Bomber. Oh my God. A lot of these guys sound like they got prostate massagers out here. A lot of these guys. I mean, come on. Every Terence Crawford fan I've seen on here has a prostate massager. All of these boxing channels supporting Terence Crawford in this duck move, these guys have prostate massagers. Let's just be honest. I mean, come on. That's exactly what I'm saying, son of New Jersey. Canelo undisputed run was great. Nothing but prime, undefeated world champions. Come on. Come on. And Canelo broke Billy Joe Saunders' face. He broke Callum Smith's bicep. And he broke Caleb Plant's heart. I mean, let's just be honest and unbiased. We see it. We see it. Pee-wee says, why is Isaac Cruz ducking Shakur? If Isaac Cruz and his team really did say that, then the only reason he ducking Shakur is because he's a coochie and he's scared to lose. That's it. That's it. I mean, that's really it. Well, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Isaac dad said he shouldn't fight him, not Isaac. Okay, okay. But if he represents Isaac and they don't want the smoke, he got to get called out. That's it. My brother Martin says, Pee Wee, they came out and said that the reason they don't want to fight Shakur Stevenson, it would be like a dog chasing a cat. It would be like a dog chasing a cat. They don't want to take a loss chasing Shakur around the ring. Look, if you want to be great, you got to take risks. And if you got to chase a guy down, you got to cut the ring off. That's what you got to do. Anna Valdez, once again, thank you so much. I appreciate the love and respect. She says, great unbiased commentary. You listening to that, you assholes? Great unbiased commentary. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Would it be a mistake if Demetrius Andre calls out the young, destructive David Morrell for a fight? If so, does Morrell send Demetrius Andre straight to hell? I'm going to tell you this right now, from viewing how I'm seeing, David Morrell perform, I think David Morrell would put a foot in Demetrius Andre's ass. I'm just be honest with you. That's really what's real. I think David Morrell would put a foot all the way in Demetrius Andre's ass. And I would love to see it. I would love to see it. I would pay pay-per-view for it. Can we get it? Can we get it? My brother Tony Boswell, can I get a hoodie and a cap with the emblem on your avatar? I have the hoodies up with the emblem, so with the IBFP Raw logo. So I have that up. I'm going to put the caps on the site as soon as possible, so I'm going to get working on that. But I do have the all-black IBFP Raw hoodies online, and somebody... I know Southpaw probably is going to get one for him and his mama and his girl because they're all big fans of the channel. I already know it. Terence chicken wing dinner Crawford. Oh, my God. That man can't sell a damn wing dinner. We know what it is. German says, salute to you and thank you so much for the love and respect. I appreciate it. And he said, yo, what happened to Sordo though? Dude looked like Chavez Jr. versus Canelo. That's what I'm saying. So they changed Gilberto Sordo Ramirez. They've changed his nickname to Gilberto Piñata Ramirez because this man was getting his ass hit like a piñata the whole fight. He was getting smacked around. I mean, it was really disgusting. That's what was happening. They call him Senor Piñata at this point, because this man just sit there and took a beating. That's all he did. It was disgusting. The man didn't even show all that hype. This is the guy they was saying Canelo was ducking. I mean, you see how these fanboys are. All their narratives are always lost. That's it. Tino says, why does Ego Dante Boxing hate Canelo Alvarez? I'm going to tell you why. This is why they hate him. If you're ready for it, I'm gonna be 100%. They hate Canelo Alvarez because he's doing everything their favorite fighter, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andre, are not doing. They're mad that they're guys that they support, Jamal Charlo and Demetrius Andre, they're not doing what Canelo's doing, so they're jealous. They're filled with envy, hate, rage. They're in their feelings. They hate to see this man succeed and show greatness, fight after fight after fight. I mean, come on. Salute to my brother Primetime. Thanks so much for the love and support on the channel. And he states, Canelo should take a tune-up for his next fight in Andre. Canelo could take a tune-up for his next fight in Andre or Charlo. Canelo all for the smoke. Canelo's all for the smoke. That's what we want to see. Canelo fight these guys. That's all we want to see. The best fight the best. And Canelo fears none of these guys. He's the narrative killer, if you don't know. Salute to G Funky Boxing. He said, Floyd needs attention like a woman. True facts. Andy says, do you think Andrade and Jamal Charlo will be considered legends after they retired, and will they be remembered? Hell no. These men can't be considered legends. They can be considered Paletetto killers. That's it. That's all they are, is Paletetto killers. They're nothing more than that. These guys are a bunch of hype jobs at this point. They need to go out there and prove it. Anna says, I'm so sick of people hyping up David Benavidez till he fights the real Mexican and wins. I don't want to hear about him being the best. Exactly. They're sitting up here talking about David Benavidez like he's undisputed. Like he didn't get dropped by a C-level fighter. Like he has great defense. I mean, we know his defense is doo-doo butter. Let's be honest. Come on now. Salute to Edwin Castillo. Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate it. He said, Senior is saying Canelo needs to fight his bum son or he's not great. Canelo has done more super middleweight than Benavidez has done, who was there first in his career. And I'm going to tell you this, Canelo Alvarez his legacy's already made. Whether he loses every fight the rest of his career, his legacy's already made. And when he fights David Benavidez, he's going to expose him. Because David Benavidez, you can't block punches with your face. You got to be an elite fighter just to compete with Canelo. Canelo's going to put his foot all the way up this man's ass, and it's going to be embarrassing. Salute to Eddie, and he says, salute, thank you, my brother, I appreciate it. He says, Nuke, did you see Southpaw versus Haney's debate? I did not. But I'm sure that Southpaw was on there looking like a full crackhead because that's all he knows how to do. Once again, men lie, women lie, but the facts don't lie.